Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to Ohio Football Talk. This morning we're going to talk about some news that came out for the Browns and for the entire NFL. The biggest news was obviously the trade that sent Julio Jones from the Falcons to the Tennessee Titans now. Um, I don't think this move suddenly makes the Titans like a huge Super Bowl favorite or really changes their odds that drastically. The Titans, their main concerns were definitely on the defensive side, and they upgraded slightly at some positions, but they still have a lot of holes there on that defense. So their offensive power definitely did go up, but overall, I still think the Titans are going to struggle defensively. And if you have to score 30 or 40 a game, sometimes it just doesn't matter. Um, Another little chirp of news that came out specifically for the Browns was that the Browns have remained in touch with Sheldon Richardson throughout the offseason. And per Mary Kay Cabot, a deal could be reached in the not too distant future. I don't really know when that time is, but in my opinion, this is great news if you're a Browns fan. I mean, Richardson is a reliable, consistent player. He's not somebody who lights up the stat sheet or anything. And um, he's definitely much more of a run stopper than a pass rusher. I think he's good at both, but he's definitely much more of a run stopper. But you pair him with Myles Garrett, Malik Jackson, Jadeveon Clowney, Tack McKinley, um, the one that we signed in the draft from Ohio State. It's not Haskell Garrett, Tommy Togiai. Um, and we have a lot of depth at that D line position for sure. And I think this is great news because if players need to rest, if there's injuries, we just have more players we can switch in and out of that defense, that defensive line, which is awesome. This is the last week of OTA, the optional workouts for Browns players before the mandatory minicamp does start on June 15th. We haven't seen much in terms of offensive players for the OTAs, so it will be nice for the mandatory camp to really see those offensive players get together and start to gel and work out some things, even though we've kept pretty much the entire offense together. Um, One positive is a lot of the defensive players showed up to OTAs, which means they've had extensive amount of time to work together and build that chemistry because we've overhauled 70% at least of our defensive positions. So um, to get those guys together a little bit earlier for the OTAs, have them work together, that's huge news. They weren't all there, but most of them. Um, Overall, seems like that's all the news we have to talk about today. If you enjoyed, then please leave a like and subscribe down below for more content on your favorite team. I hope to see you on the next video, and yeah, peace out.